according to, just in case. Okay, so we have an import from Ohio State. Probably nothing from Duke. I do, like I said, I do believe they're a CPU controlled team, and it is almost 3 o'clock. So we are going to get here on the. It's almost 3 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock on the East Coast, and it's probably getting close to midnight in the UK or something. Pretty close to midnight. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. We've got the imports done. So we're going to go to play in sim. We are going to sim the game first. I'm going to hope that it does not show the scores. I'm just going to cover this. I'm covering the screen with my thumb just in case. I'm going to sim game, and I'm going to immediately go to watch. Okay, sim. Oh, okay, show score is there. All right, here we go. We're ready to kick off Ohio State versus Duke. The 2029 SFA National Championship game begins now. Okay, Ohio State wins the opening kickoff. And they're going to start right off the bat, but it's going to be a sack by Duke. I should have turned those boos off. Let's slow this down a little bit. Is he sacked again for another? So it's going to be third down and very, very long. Rankin drops back, and he gets 87, and he's wide open. Wow, talk about converting third and long. Ohio State, the Buckeyes have just been doing it. They've been crushing it all year long, and it doesn't appear to be stopping now. Okay, a fresh set of downs. Rankin again hits Williamson, this time for the touchdown. So the 3rd and 25, and 2 plays later, they get it in for the TD. Touchdown, Ohio State. And if you're Duke right now, you don't want to be in shock state just yet. And it's 12:04 left in the first quarter. Let's see what the Blue Devils can do. They get a really good kickoff return to the 40-yard line. And let's see if they can pull off what I think would be an amazing upset. And they do get the pass almost for a first down. 2nd down and 1. It's going to be handed. Look out, and he's going to be sacked. Schwab is going to get sacked. The Buckeyes just converted a 3rd and 25. Here's a 3rd and 13, and for some reason they're running the ball. Can't understand that. But they're going to punt the ball away. It's going to be returned by Ohio State. And not a very good return. I had a question why they didn't let it go in the end zone. Anyway, 1st and 10. Tremendous pass protection. And I don't think this guy's missed yet. The 84. It's Guillermo Shipley. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Ohio State. Folks, we are 5 minutes into the game, and it's already 14-0 Buckeyes. I'm afraid we could be in for a bloodbath here. I mean, you saw the scores. We showed the playoff bracket earlier, how Ohio State has just been absolutely dominant this entire playoff process, and that dominance doesn't show any sign of slowing down here. So Duke, with the Blue Devils, they just need to calm down. They need to have a good, solid drive. They shouldn't be in a hurry. It's only the first quarter, but it looks like they just failed the 3rd down, though, so they're going to have to punt. And great, you don't want to give that type of field position to anyone, much less Buckeyes. Rankin is already 3 for 3. And this time they actually run the ball. Tackle made by Styles. And that's going to be another first down. Ironically, they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down so far. That's kind of interesting. 2nd down and 5. And another wide open receiver. This time it's the running back, Ralph Devine. Finally gets down at about the 13-yard line, 12-yard line, it looks like. Mark it at the 13, 1st down and 10. Rankin back, and he gets sacked. So, I mean, Duke's got there 3 times. They sacked the QB 3 times already, and, well, but Ohio State has had the answer. And it looks like they're going to have it again here for another touchdown. That's 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. And I hate to say it, but it looks like the route might be on here. I see we're down to 1 viewer. I wonder if that was the... I hope that wasn't the Duke coach. Fumble. Oh, my. And then just when they fumbled, it looks like they got it back, though, at least. 2nd down and 7. Remember what I said a few minutes earlier about not needing to hurry? That's when it was 14-0, folks. And I don't know why running off tackle is the answer when you're down 21-0. I know it's only the first quarter, but it's a 3rd down and 8. Can't do that. And there is a flag down on the field before the first play, and that is going to be on Ohio State. It's going to be a false start. I believe that's our first penalty of the game. And again, the Duke, I'll tell you, the Devils got a pretty good pass rush there. But it hasn't really mattered because Ohio State just does the big play over and over again. Sometimes it's a relatively short game. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 16. Rankin back, and he's going to hand, and miracle of miracles, a 3 and out. I don't know if that was a 3 and out. But anyway, Duke finally stops them, and they're going to get some good field position themselves. The time running out in the first quarter. We're going to see a handoff to Keaton, and Keaton gets some good yardage there. But they're going to need more than a run game at this point. This time it's Harrington, and he goes nowhere. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2, and he just gets the pass off against the blitz. But Boucher is wide open. Wow. Ohio State came with the house, and they almost paid a dear price for it. It's going to be 1st down and goal for the Devils, and they are in. Good block by Knowles off the right side, and Duke is in, and Duke is finally on the board with 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Okay, well, let's see if they can continue the momentum a little bit. Ohio State, 1st and 10. And they get, this time it's is that the tight end? Yes, it's tight end Lowell. And they will get the pass. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's pause for just a moment to look at the box score. I mean, obviously total domination by Ohio State. 263 yards to 60. 1 out of 2 on 3rd downs. 4 first downs. Only 1 first down for Duke. Duke's got some coming back to do. They showed some life on that last drive. Let's see if they can continue it. All right, let's get back to the game. It's a 1st down for Ohio State after that big play and a big catch by their tight end. That's going to be a 2nd down and 10. Rankin drops back, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted, and that's going to be a pick 6 for Duke. Oh, my God, are you believing this? Duke, the Blue Devils look to be absolutely dead in the water. And, I mean, what can you say? Mad respect to them for hanging in there. And then they get the pick 6. All right. Maybe Ohio State's feeling a little nervous now, too. You can get the handoff. 2nd down and 4. And now another 3rd down situation. They're coming out in 5 wides, and Rankin is back. And look out, he's going to be sacked again. That is 5 sacks. That's 5 sacks and a pick 6. I'll tell you, Duke's defense is doing well when it has to. They've gotten 6 sacks. They've gotten a pick 6. But they've given up too many big plays. And if they could just, get a nice, good drive here, it's still early in the second quarter. It's a 7-point game, folks. The fat lady has sat down for a while. And just so we say that, there's a big sack. And Schwab is going to be dropped, and that was on a third down, so they're going to have to punt the ball back to Ohio State. Are we watching the beginning of an incredible upset here? We will see. But Ohio State looks to be right back on the ball. Not quite a first down, but it's going to be second down and inches from the 40. Rankin drops back, and he hits Shipley again. He got the long touchdown earlier. And just like that, Ohio State seems to be back in the groove. Let's see if we can hold them to Duke can hold them to at least a field goal. We got a penalty marker down, and that's going to be on Duke. It's going to be first down and 5 from the 14. Oh, you don't want to give any team free yards. Speaking of which, he just gave up another first down. It's going to be first down and goal from the 5. And another handoff, this time to Devine. He's not quite in yet, but it's going to be second and goal just outside the goal line. And the pitch back, and Devine is in for the touchdown. And Ohio State has retaken the momentum, at least. It is 28-14. A high-scoring game here with about halfway through the second quarter. Okay, let's see if Duke can put together a drive here. They are not out of this. If they can get a nice drive going here. Second down and 3. And they get the completion for the first down, but there's a penalty marker. And it's going to be defensive holdings. That's going to add 5 yards on, 5 yards from the previous play. So, yeah, that's going to be a first down. And let's see if Duke can take advantage. Second down and 5. They get the ball off, and that looks like the fullback. But no, that's a tight end, Fabian Mendoza, for a big gain. Schwab is 3 for 4. So Duke can move the ball when they have to, and they're starting to. Well, I won't say catching up. Ohio State's still 3-1 on yards, but I mean Duke's moving the ball. You got to give them credit for that much. It's a first down and 10 on the Ohio State 25, and he's back, and that's going to be broken up. Second and 10, and there's going to be another penalty marker down here. And that's going to be on Mendoza again. It's going to be second down and 15. Oh, you hate to see that. It's going to be third and long again. And I don't know if they're in field goal range. Let's see. Well, okay, they got a shoelace tackle. They might be in field goal range here. They're going to go for the 42-yard field goal. And it is going to be no good. It is missed. Okay, so Ohio State dodges a bullet here. Let's see if they can put this thing away with time running out in the first half. And this is going to be it's going to be a quarterback run. It's going to be a fumble, and Duke recovers around midfield. They're going to bring it back to about the 48-yard line. So Duke got their second turnover, and now they're going to get sacked again. That's what they. Giveth, and the football gods giveth, and they taketh away. He's going to bring up second and 23, and look out, he's going to be sacked again. I'll tell you, Duke's been doing most of the sacking so far today, but this is, third down in Cleveland. Okay, well, and another inexplicably conservative throw, but I guess what could you do? There's no place for third and 34, as they say. A punt, and let's see what Ohio State can do here. Time running out in the first half. Can they get another touchdown and basically put this thing away? Duke's had opportunities. I mean, they got 2 turnovers. One was a pick 6, but let's see what happens here. Is that no, that's going to be on Duke. It's going to be another first down. Again, plenty of time, and he's got Williamson again, and there's a touchdown, folks. It's once again. It was 21-14 at one time, and now it's 35-14. Time's running out in the second quarter. I don't know that Duke's going to get much going here. It looks like they missed. It looks like they missed an extra point. I doubt that they went for 2. All right, well, it looks like that's how the half is going to end. I don't think much is going to happen here for the remainder of the half. There's 1 second, 1 play left, and another sack. Well, it looks like Ohio State's getting all the sacks now. And so that's going to take us to halftime. Let's take a quick break here and look at the halftime stats. I mean, again, just absolutely dominant by Ohio State. You don't need the stats to tell you that. Not much rushing for either team, but I mean, when you got 338 passing yards in one half, that is. And 3 sacks by 6 sacks by Ohio State, and 5 sacks by Duke, but you haven't been able to capitalize on it that much. Okay, I think that's going to take us. Oh, we're going to have to repeat this play. I don't know why you're showing a replay of this, guys. Got to call down to the truck. All right, that will officially take us to halftime. And now we're going to begin the second half. Duke gets a really good return. They're going to start with the ball here. I'm going to pause this for a moment. I thought there was a problem with our feed. Okay. Hopefully this is, well, it looks like it's going okay. All right. They're calling down from the truck saying they have a problem with the video feed, but it looks to be okay. All right. Back to the game. Duke, 1st and 10, fails on 1st and 10, 2nd down from the 38-yard line, and that's going to be a short completion to the tight end, Mendoza. 3rd down and 6 rather. Duke's back, and looks like it's going to be another sack, and it's going to be a sack fumble. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And Ohio State is ready to, you can feel it, they're ready to go in for the kill. A good run by Kelly. 2nd down and 4. And just another run, yeah. I mean, they could basically hand the ball off every play from this point on, it looks like. And they may do exactly that, it looks like. But it's going to be a it's a 2nd goal now. And it's going to be handoff, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield, Kelly is. And it's also a penalty, but it's going to be on Duke. It's going to be a face mask. That's going to give them an automatic 1st and goal from the 3. And the pass is complete. A tight end Lowell, and I think that just might do it. It is 41-14, and I mean we're just 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter, but I don't see this. I don't see this getting much better. But I've got to stay here in the booth for the rest of the game, so do you. Now, there we go. So, yeah, let's, oh, there's someone in the chat. I don't know what this is. Cheap viewers on streamboo.org remove the space. Don't know what that means. Let's get back to the game. I mean, we are in garbage time here, folks. I mean, let's be totally honest with ourselves. You know, we're running out of things to say, and that's going to happen when you get a game that is. Well, I mean, it looked for a while. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. It looked for a while like Duke was. Starting to make they brought it to 21-14 at one point. It looked like they were about to get back in the game, and I mean, you look at Rankin's been absolutely unstoppable. He's, what, 12 for 13, 370 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean, I think the MVP of this game is pretty obvious. There's just there's no way. I mean, you kind of figured, we knew Ohio State would be favored in this game. There was no doubt about that, but I don't know. Maybe the score shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I mean, we saw the way they dispensed of their playoff opponents, especially a very good Nebraska team in the semifinals. And you wonder if the Cornhuskers had been playing in this game, would they be having like success against Duke? Well, we'll never know the answer to that. But Buckeyes have just made it 48-14. I see we're down to one viewer. Well, can you blame them? But you know, the thing with these championship games is sometimes you have upsets in the bracket, and when that happens, you're going to get a mismatch in the championship game, and that's just the way. That's the way the industry is. First down and 10. Let's see if Duke can get something ceremonial here. First down at the Ohio State 27. Back to throw. Good protection for a while, and he gets 48 for... Wow, okay, again. That's another thing. Ohio State was coming with the house blitz, and, Duke's taken advantage of that a couple of times. But let's face it, these aren't the New England Patriots. They're not that far from New England. But, I mean, 21 to 48, I don't know. I mean, but they need 27 points in the quarter. I mean, stranger things have happened. But is that actually a failed third down for Ohio State has to punt? Interesting. Duke's gonna get it back. Can they get what would basically be a ceremonial touchdown at this point? But we'll see. Second down and 4. And there goes the first down and 10. And another sack and a penalty. And a fumble again, and that's going to be another turnover. And Ohio State's going to get the ball back now, and I think that's oh boy, you can't do that. You can't. I mean, we've said that before, but it bears repeating. Second down and 14, and Rankin is going to be incomplete. And okay, well, I mean, the turnover doesn't hurt them, but they're still down by 27. And this could... Oh, it's a touchback. Okay, that's good. We thought we were going to get very bad field position here. 10:50 left in the game. Third down and 2. Let's see what Duke can get here. And they get slammed in the backfield by Carter. And that's going to be another fourth down punt. And a handoff by, it's going to be a quarterback run for second down and 5. Another drop back for Rankin. This one's actually incomplete, it looks like. It's going to bring up a third down. Penalty marker down. And that's another first down for Ohio State. Anyone got any PSAs for us to run? Any adverts? Yeah, I think we're going to need them. We're approaching 55-21, and .642 remaining. So what lies ahead, really? I mean, Ohio State, this is their second straight championship. It doesn't look like any team can stop them right now. We thought Michigan could. We thought Nebraska could, but it's a team. Oh, and just when I say that, they're going to get a touchdown. It's cosmetic, but hey, it still counts. Make it a little bit closer. Duke is not going to go down without a fight. That's how they got to this championship game, and that's how they're going to leave it, even if the game itself is a lost cause. They're going to continue fighting. And so let's see if they can play some defense here, get the ball back, maybe get one or two more. We'll see. They're successful on first down anyway. And I don't know what happened there. It was a penalty. There's a first down again on the 25. And it's going to be, they're still throwing. They are showing Buckeyes are showing no mercy here. And it's going to be another penalty on Duke. Oh, my Lord. Okay. A handoff, another touchdown. It is now 62-28. Turn out the lights. The party's over, I think. We'll see if they brought in the backups yet. It does not appear. Oh, yes. No, it does not appear they've brought in. I think we still got all starters in the game. Now, you'd think they'd give the seniors a chance to go out. I don't know. Maybe the starters are all seniors. Who knows? But the SFA, a subdivision of the NCAA, this is its 7th season. And it's going to be at least the second where the Ohio State Buckeyes are going to come out as champions. And you just wonder, I mean, dynasty is a word we normally save for pro football, but I mean, you got, 2 straight championships and 4 absolutely dominant playoff performances, or 3, really. 3 dominant playoff performances. I mean, I don't know how anyone knocks them off at this point. If anyone knocks, I mean, who it has to be Michigan. Nebraska certainly up and coming in the Big Ten. We don't know what happened to Alabama. Alabama Alabama beat Ohio State a few years ago. We don't know what happened to the Crimson Tide. Their athletic director suddenly quit, and they haven't been doing so hot lately either. So with the Tide out of the way, you wonder who else is left. Who else is left that can dominate this association? Who's left that can really challenge the Buckeyes at this point? We get another touchdown for Duke. That's going to make it 62-35. And if you think I'm rambling, yes, that's what you do when you've got 27-point games with 1 minute left in the game. And that's the type of thing that 650 yards, 530 yards in the air. I mean, what can you say? I'm not sure there's any team in the country that can stop Ohio State right now. We'll see what happens. We wish luck to everyone going into next year. We know there are going to be teams building themselves up to challenge them, and we'll see if that bears fruit. Looks like we did get a 4th down conversion here for Duke. 15 seconds left, and they're running the ball. Go for the end zone, man, at this point. 3 seconds left. And looks like he's going to try to hold from... Oh, yes, let's see if 37 can get the block, and he does. And he's going to be brought... Oh, you know what? Chance to make it a 20-point game falls mostly by the wayside, and that is going to be it. Wow. Another season in the books. Let's take a look at the box score before we sign off. It's interesting. First downs are even. Yardage is anything but even. And, I mean, you look at Duke, 20 of 25, Schwab, 20 of 25, 3 touchdowns. Another rushing touchdown by Samms. That was his only run of the game. And they got a pick 6. I dare say, I mean, they scored 35 points. I think if you don't run into the Ohio State juggernaut, they would have had a chance to win this. They came in the number 3 in the nation. So you can say, well, Duke's not a contender. They came in number 3. And when you're number 3, against number 1, you've always got a chance. But the number 1, as happens most of the time, won out. Well, that's going to do it for us on the Super Sports Radio Network. We're signing off, and we will see you all next season.